Hello and welcome. Now then, have we got anything to do? I know we have actually done very well, as in like from where we sort of came from, and sort of to what we have done. Didn't we get out the debt as well, which that was important. I really sort of thought we'd done quite well to actually do that when we did it. No, we haven't. We could do though. We literally have got 22,000 with that. Did we do all of our clothes? I think that's why we've done so well, isn't it? I apologise for the caginess that I should know this. It's true really, but I'm sure we have. Yeah, I've got loads of wool in it. Yeah, and we have gone bionic as well. I think that I was saying I didn't think this was quite right, and I think that's true. Have I tweaked it? I might have done. I may have done. I can't remember that. I probably have. Usually, if I usually say something like that, I usually go and straight away do that. So let's get rid of the telehandler, which is, I think, at the top. Yeah, we just sold everything, haven't we? The clothes, that is. So you should be alright. So we want you. Oh, is that? Okay, did we have... Oh, no, I think we've just done it, haven't we? So we actually need the very tractor we've actually just got. Well, actually, the other one will do just as well. They're pretty much of a muchness. It is a bit of a fence show, isn't it? It's quite makes a nice change. I believe we were about to, like, do the ripping of this, which makes sense on why we would have delivered a 12-metre plough. So then we really need... Well, we either do it ourselves, which I don't mind, but I've got better plans for, like... Yeah, I think what we'll do is we're going to do the drawing method now, are we? We're using this for now, aren't we? That is true. So we're not going to do grass, so what were we thinking of doing? That's what I'm thinking. So then we need to... Give us as a fairly decent headland, though. So we need to, like, do the drawing thing. And we want to go... Yeah, that is what we want. And then we need to switch that off because it's still on. I think that's right. Yeah. It's a while since I've done this, but right, yeah, it was one tree as well, isn't there? That's I think this is ours right up to the water, I think. Yeah, because it does this weird jutty thing, doesn't it? So I would imagine... Yeah, that's got to be on our land. Gotta be. So it won't let you do it any other way, so we'll give it a bit of a leeway like this, and it goes right the way to this one too. Let's do this as a bit of... I usually time lapse this, but let's be honest, it's only going to last a minute. It's a bit... although I suppose we are going to do the field as well, so yeah, let's time lapse this. It's mega boring really, so I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. There we were done. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. Yeah, they should fold away. I don't know why they've done that. I tested this and it was better than that, so I must have tweaked it again afterwards and then not tested it after that. So yeah, it's supposed to at rest. The back one is supposed to disappear like the front one did, basically. Yeah, that has disappeared and the back one hasn't. Yeah. Oh no. No, it is. It's using the... No, it is that back one also is the attachable part. It's got the normal one. You can see that it's actually the front box bit, and it's also got the back thing, which really should fold of its own sort of thing. I must have got the angles wrong. Strange, because I have actually tested it, but obviously not after I tweaked it the last time, so... Eek. Right, so then that's pretty much everything done. The one tree, obviously, it's sort of a bit of a waste in a way of wood chips, but it wouldn't have been an awful lot. So, right, so we fertilised this. Now, yeah, it's precision farm. It's not quite right on the map, that we can see. I'm not sure, obviously, if mine's a special version, that's any trouble, because JMGaming would have to update mine specially for me to... So it may be better if I just actually grab the normal one. So a bit of a mixed bag, but quite a patch of loam in the middle on that one. So yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag, but no nasty bits. So yeah, I mean, again, these fields around are going to have, but it's a bit patchy. I mean, it's a bit hard to sort of like say, and it's not giving this like a reading for this, or whether, I don't know whether it's, I've really no idea why it's not doing that. So I may download the proper one, because it's a lot to expect JMGaming to... He doesn't particularly probably know that I'm a massive fan of precision farming, so therefore I've left this bit in the middle for the farmyard. I mean, obviously I'm not saying in time it's not going to be bigger, but for now at least we could put sheds down. It's just that we're a little bit skinned, so yeah, what's the pH? It's okay still. We need to like do this next time, the liming. We could set the liming going now, actually, really. It just, yeah, I mean, we've literally just put his stuff down. It's a little bit too good for us, as we normally do. Yeah, let's fill this, and it did very well on the lime. I'm nicely surprised by that. Very nicely. Yeah, it's I like this. So it's almost right. It does its... the last thing I did tweak was the front box. The sign was on wrong, so when it was open, the front box was down. You could see it, and then also the fence sign used to also go with it. I put it on the moving tools. No, that's the point. Does that actually still do that? No, it doesn't. I moved the little fence sign. It used to open with the front box thing, so I've got the front box designed to disappear, which I thought it's really what I would want. So then, I would say that we probably... No, this is... ever so wasteful on... if you're going to use a normal worker, it will probably use this entire amount of lime and then some. Yeah, it is a little bit... in fact, I think we ought to set... Yeah, on the proper courseplay course. I keep doing that. Yeah, keep going old school. Right, so we want 116. We haven't done the 27-meter course, so let us field position 115 and generate. Yes, one headland. Let's try that again. Brilliant. So 115. Oh, hang on. It is 116, isn't it? No, it's 115. Yeah, that's 116. Hang on a minute. I think I just confused myself. Yeah, it's 115 we want. It has done the course 115. I just need to change that to... Oh, I've got that in the wrong place. Oh. Do you know, seriously. Now, can we... I don't think we can move it, can we, actually? I don't think you can move... Hey, you can. I don't know if I've ever moved it before. So we want... Yes, let's think about this. We want 115's 27 metre. Yeah. So we want to move the original one. Move. I presume then you click on the one you wish to move it to... Huh? Oh, it'll be a feature that's not quite right yet. So do you know something? Let's just get rid of that one. Let's delete it. Yeah, obviously not quite activated yet, because I don't think there's probably another way for you to do that. So let's just quickly, just so as I know, like, what is what, that we can make another 27 metre quickly for that one, so that it is correct and put it in the right field. I think. I mean, not going to do it, but what I mean is, yeah, I'd just like to get this right. That's annoying me, that box being like that. Alright, so then, let's try that again. And we want 116 is correct. So, clear the current course. And generate. That is better. 116, safe course, 27 metres. And then we want to load. Clear, load, and let's set you going. Basically, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so I need to do a bit of tweaking. It's funny, but the GTA and the Xylon pack are the one that I'm actually going to do next. Yeah, to get it all ready, so I need to be working on this soon. Set you going there. Should be alright on courseway, but it does sort of follow really the course that everything else. Sorry, the actions everyone else. So we are going through though, because till April, because it's still going to be first growth stage, so it's going to be absolutely fine. So let's go through animals. I'm happy. We've got that, so we could make some cash on it. Actually, thinking about it, I'm being silly, aren't I? Yeah, I mean, we are a little bit low on funds, and it's quite a good amount, actually, that. So, we want to lend 50 odd grand. That should do. Then we want to buy that. It's a shame we can't have it for ourselves, but hey ho. Oh. Apologise for this. Need to reset that on camera now, so my bad. Well, we do, but first of all we need to like reset the store deliveries. Do you know, seriously? And then we need to reset that as if it didn't happen, as if you didn't make a mistake like that. No, we need to do this like this, do we not? So we want to reset. It's weird, obviously, although I do often say we're going up there, so let's do it ourselves. I say mechanics rule is king. There's obviously some things that, although it's true in a way, that it's also very true that you wouldn't make a mistake like that in real life. I know it's a game, but what I mean is there's no way that you would not know that. It's the mechanics that defeat you in that instance, really, but it is what it is. Right, so return this. So I'm quite glad with where we are. So we've done a field of soybeans. stuff. We still need a harvester, and we're very, very low on funds. Very, very low. So better to go this way. Well, we need to find out the bestest way anyway. So, oh no, no, no! I can see that it actually has got fences that way. We may do a sneaky when we buy that field and take a section of fence off so that it is a quicker way. But then again, is this that much out of the way? Do we keep the fence where it is? I mean, come on, it's like not that far, is it? It's just different. Oh, I was too busy looking at the field ahead. I was looking at the, is that grass field then? No, it'll be crop. That's one thing that surprised me a little, was that there was absolutely not a single field of grass. Now, I do like these new, the tram lines. I don't know if you call them tram lines. I must check my, I think that tram, I'm not sure. There's a few patches where there's like nothing planted, which is a bit odd. I'm sure that's not supposed to be like that. Right, so we want next one. Stick this back. Yeah, this fence malarkey is awful. So yeah, another update. And another version, mod-desk version from 98 lasted about 4 weeks. Never known anything like it. It's a debacle. It really is. I mean, I'm not being funny, but it's a bit crazy, really. But we seem to be collecting lizard header, the Colossus pack headers. So we do need to be. But no. What are you doing? That we don't want to be doing that. Yeah, we do want to be grabbing the map as well. So let's return that. And does that need repairing? A little. We might as well do that. Oh, we don't actually. Wow. Okay, well that's a bit. We will have in a minute, but yeah, that is true. We don't. Right, let's grab this. So we can really do with it. Because this is a bit of a whopper. We should just about get away with this. The one thing about headers is they're not all completely. There's a lot of bits that are just. Yeah, so only really the back section that's really got any kind of real mass. They all tend to be light. Go. You might be able to do it actually just like that. As long as you're in the thing, I would have thought that would have been alright. I think I'm a bit far away at that. That seems an awful long way away. Oh, it isn't though. Okay, well, not a bad steer then, really. That. Right, so we want to be repaying our that one, I believe. So we want to repay. And we'll see what we've actually got when we've like, yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be a lot, but so we'd already owed 40, so to have 19,903 is not a bad thing to do. Let's go through, we've fed our animals, they're on top whack. How are we doing it in our bionic spinach? That's all we've got until we haven't got anything else, and it was a bionic, that's why we were a little bit sort of skinned. So wool, I think, did we? Let's have a look. Did we actually take the wool today? Yeah, we did. It's only got 1,000 litres, so we're going to go through till tomorrow. It should be first growth stage. I think it's finished already. Yeah, so it's done. It's only a whip round once, really, isn't it? And then once straight down the middle. I think. I didn't see actually how the course play had done the course, if I'm honest. It'd be interesting to see how much like. Oh, it's a bit confusing this when you like do this, right? Okay, so let's just have a quick look at the. Oh, you can't do anything. Precision farming doesn't work properly. You can only just like hover on that thing like that, and then it goes wrong. Yeah, and you can't actually. It doesn't respond to. Oh, it does. Oh, okay, it's sort of. Oh, it can't say yield because we haven't done anything. So nitrogen and wise. Now that should. Oh, we did that. Done that age-old trick of doing the the nitrogening before I'd scanned the field, so therefore it's like not showing. pH was done right though, so yeah. So it does work. It's just like sort of all the information about the thing is not there in this field. In this one, you can see it's not got 87, so it's got 88 overall. So it's a bit, oh yeah, it's not quite right, is it? So right, it's the next morning. What have we got in the sales today? Ooh, we have a Squadra, not a Quadra, a Squadra. So we, as much as I'd love it, because it is actually my favourite 205 horsepower, it's, we'll say no, because we're sort of like trying to earn some cash, so we want to lend a little bit more, don't we? If we're on the right screen, that is. No, we were on the right screen. Oh, yeah, just need to go, like, up a little. So we want to borrow almost 100 grand, so we've just repaid. Yeah, well, by the time we've done this, to be honest, we'll probably not be too far off. We don't any additions at all. And then we'll buy the Squadra second. Yeah, so obviously we're hoping at some point that we might actually get the Colossus. If not, we may do well enough at some point. I mean, the beauty is of this type of thing is at the very beginning, it's this kind of Let's Play is, it really is very, very quick to whiz through the months because you've not got a lot you can do. Your farm's very basic, and so therefore it really does take. Yeah, so let's buy the 90,000 Squadra. Oh, okay. No, we don't need beta twine. It's a shame in a way, but we've already. I mean, because our round baler, we can make the bales bigger. I've sort of gone for like not too silly because it's prone to a bit of abuse. Obviously, G866 mods has made it so you can really do whoppers. I don't know. I want to make them large, but almost believably large is my reasoning on things. Did we buy them? We didn't. No, we've not bought the 30-meter spreader yet. But I'd like to go animals like and then have our own. Is what my reasoning is so far. Let's sell you, yes, and then we should get out of debt and see what we've actually got left. Not a lot, which we know, but that, yeah, it's not bad, not really. You know, when you consider we had absolutely not a sausage at all. So let's it'll be first growth stage this morning. So I keep doing this, I'm going the wrong way. Let's just get you off the field. Huh? You can't travel a few yards ahead. Oh, do you know, seriously. I know it's cheeky what I've done over there, but I've got to be honest, I don't think anyone would sort of really tell me off. Not really. I don't know, they may do. We'll let ourselves off. It's not the end of the... Oh, wow, it was a little bit close to the... Although, did it use the bit? I never checked in the front box, my bad. So, yeah, first growth stage. Animals should be... Yeah, really good. Now, how are we doing actually using the wool in the Barnes Smith Taylor? 10,000. So it's gone down quite a lot. And the clothes are up to 1,165. I think for a bionic, it should be double that. Yeah, it should. So whatever my clothes are, I need to tweak it, definitely. It needs to double that, I should say. So either cycles per month or fabric and clothes ratio needs adjusting. So I think I'll just double the cycles, which is probably... Yeah, I will. I'll double the cycles, so at least it's fairly easy to remember. We will go through to tomorrow, and we should probably just about fill the wool with it, and it'll moan and say that there's no more space at the inn, basically, I would say. And then I think it's probably a proper session, I would say. But I want to push it as far as we possibly can so that it's a a reasonable amount, or do we go third growth stage? Probably it's not a bad place to leave it, but we do need to shift some wool out. Oh, we weren't quite right. That's true. I was forgetting how many animals we've got. We've only got the 2 sets that are, yeah, we've got 86 that are adults. These are a couple of months away, and then we really will start. I mean, I can see the difference in the wool already. Oh, it's just caught up to second growth stage. Right, so let's grab the telehandler, which is just behind us. I don't know why I'm jumping ship like when I could have walked that far, but you know, it's just... So then let's grab this little lot and push it. Yes, I have a double one that's partially made. I was going to do it this morning, and then I didn't have the heart to do that. I thought, oh, just go and do yourself some content. And if you don't feel up to like battling with like mods, sometimes it can be a bit much. Oh, okay. Quite what I was imagining. Yeah, sort of has got a bit of an additional sort of like width that. Right, smash it. Let's grab. Yeah, so my double is going to be stationary, but I'm debating whether or not I have one time that is moving, like as a floater type thing. So if we just push to the right like that, it should get all 4. In fact, I suppose we could be a bit clever and like do the same again. Like, yeah, it's not too terrible a thing, is it really? But we're going to have to get clever. We're going to have to like go left, clip, and then move right, because it doesn't quite grab it. It's getting a bit high as well. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Let's quit while we're ahead. Yeah, then we'll go through to third growth stage, and we'll leave it at that, because yeah, then that's not bad. It's a little bit precarious, really. Yeah, I'm going to say it's someone who's talking about. I know, it's true. Someone who's talking about realism. It's a bit unrealistic, isn't it? I agree, it is. Well, not so bad when I've got quite a large area at the back, much bigger than that, to sort of cover, and I'm going to like tweak it until I'm happy with how big it is to support bigger bale stacks. Is because you can have the back thing quite large. It's really never going to affect the front. So yeah. So we have the Homer and we have a Skoda. Let's do the Skoda first, because that we can afford ourselves. And then we'll go for the Homer, which is going to earn us 30-odd grand. That's my kind of like thing. But obviously, it is true. You can't. I mean, I don't expect that all the time. Obviously. Oh, it's a nice one of the electric-y ones. It is a nice car. Now, this as a child, Skoda was nowhere near as pretty as this. Yeah, they were. Boxy, horrible cars that were very, very cheap. They are no longer very, very... Oh, okay. Obviously not quite in the box, because that should be in the box now. It's a bit of a whip. So why? I would hope that would be in there then, because the vent is, so surely it can detect. No, lost. That's a bit annoying. Obviously, I did the cracked concrete, and actually JMGaming's used the cracked concrete in this actual area, so it's a bit confusing. Oh, you know, typical of me. Yeah, I never noticed, actually, because I said that I was going to start to use it's a different colour slightly, but yeah. You've obviously got different options as a map maker that you haven't got as a person, so it's 300-odd grand, which is what we want to go up to. 260 some or something like that, I think. We'll just go a little bit higher, because I know what I'm like. Oh, yeah, well, that should do, because we're going to pay, I think. Oh, actually, you were totally wrong. 290. So that should do. Now, do we got any extra options? I don't think there are any. I think it is what it is, the Pterodos. Yeah, I've yet to... yeah, to actually sort of obviously this was Mark Thor's domain really in FS22. So yes, it's a beautiful bit of kit. Yeah, very very fond of this, but not this particular version so much. So you really need to go on the right of the fence for it to actually work-ish. Should be the box, should be. Right, smashing. Right, now let's get that huge loan repaid and see actually what we have got. Should be getting not a bad little amount, really. For saying we were like down at 30 odd grand, I don't think that's a bad little day's work, is it really? It's not, yeah, it really isn't bad at all. So seconds, I've done, no, it is, we need to go through one more month. How we did on our animals, I would imagine there was still some bales left. Yeah, so we've used all of the bales, but it's still going to be fine, and they should be, no, we haven't gone through. This is literally where we left it, isn't it? Yeah, so 80% reproduction the best, so they will be giving birth quite soon, and we will go through till 8 o'clock, and then that will be third growth stage. And we shall leave it for next time for us to get cutting and, soybeans quite late, if I remember my crop. Although it is it is also American map, so you've really got to presume that you don't know what you're talking about, because I don't think I've done soy on this map. Well, I suppose, yeah, we could sort of do almost everything. That's a very good price. It is a big trailer, but then this is a big map. We could do I don't know. I think, to be honest, I think we're okay as we are. We'll probably sell it though. That's not a bad thing. Do we leave it to next session to do all the? I think we're here. It just seems sensible to me to. Yeah, like, so really we could like buy that one. We could buy 4 of the little items. Can we do the drop deck? Or I don't know that we can we really? And we want that we can do as well. We don't have any options. Fantastic. And then when we've sold all that little lot, we'll grab the last thing we can. So we want to be grabbing something at the front, which is, oh, actually, yeah. Well, I'd forgotten how big that was. The palletty thing. It's cavorting because I forgot about letting go of the. Sort of got it, but not quite properly. My lie. I'm going to say, why is that? Yeah, it's cavorting because I stupidly didn't let go and sold it while it was still connected. The game sort of still retains the weight like thing of you having the original item still being connected, because it doesn't realise you've let go of it. Yeah, it's I'm not sure whether I agree with Giant's reasoning on that, because we're players, we're not really going to think in a mechanic-y kind of way like that, I don't think, but it is what it is. It's, lessons need to be learned, Mr. Smith, is all I'm going to say. Right, so then we want our very good. Oh no, I want both here, so sell. And sell. Well, that didn't sell for very much. Imagine no, it wouldn't. I mean, it adds the amount to what it is, not actually what it's actually worth. Yeah, I mean, like all my life. Yeah, it's. Ooh, oh, come on, man. That's ridiculous. Ooh, it's cavorting like a drunk man, isn't it? Because it still thinks it's got that weight. That it's yeah, attached, it still imagines that we're actually wobbling around due to an attached thing that is no longer attached. But unfortunately, it doesn't realise it's not attached. It's still making us cavort around like a drunken telehandler, whatever one of those looks like, being as you can't really make a telehandler drunk, but we all know the movements are about right for a drunken man, really, so I don't think we're doing too badly, really, for saying. Fantastic. And then we have, finally, the Draper. 12.5 metre header. 69,000. Well, if it was a really, really good price, as in, because sometimes you get those deal of a lifetime jobs that are like 70% off and it's about 30 grand. Now, then I would snap their hand off, really. So, ooh. No, this is not much use to us for this particular task. Yeah, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to get into it, actually. I was in between the two, and it's one of those things, isn't it, that it sort of checks now, and this is going to be weird because it's already thinking I'm like heavy at the front, so it's going to like do it even worse. How are we going to do this without like skidderooning? It would reset obviously afterwards, but mind you, actually, it's true. It already thinks we've got this on the front, something similar. So this time, please let go of this. I don't know if that will correct the original one, whether it's... And I would say this should reset the... whatever that variable is. But we're going out anyway, so really... So, 132,802 is... I think that is as well. We really haven't... Yeah, I don't think... Did we need to repay again? No, I'm going to say we've already repaid, haven't we? So, not only have we out of debt, we're up to 132,802. The Demco, as I said, I think it's personally a little bit too big, but it's useful for massive pieces of equipment. But I think we shall say no. So we are looking for a Colossus. Just to remind myself of what I think it was: sugar beet. That was cotton. The cotton one I'm really interested in. I would like to do the cotton, because obviously we can do that, and this was the vegetables, that's right, which actually, this was a bit of an overlap. Oh no, it's not. No, there is no overlap. That is literally sugar beet, and this one hasn't got sugar beet, but it has got nearly everything else. All of the new vegetables, including the old new vegetables, and this one has got sugar beet. So yeah, we are looking for this particular harvester because it makes a bit of sense, because it does a lot now. So yeah, we may well do... I think we'll try to drag it in, because it's not a terribly bad thing, is it really? In fact, we suppose it overlaps with what we originally did somewhat, really. So yeah, it's not a bad sort of thing to do. I like it. And then obviously cotton for our bioplastics, which I realise we haven't bought yet. Well, we've now got the cash to do so. And I do think it's a very large building, so I do think we would probably be a good sort of thing to do. But we're going to keep hold of the cash for now. Yeah, it's not going anywhere, so we're going to leave it. So I'm going to leave it there. We're up to $132,802. We are not in any debt. Our own business is doing fairly well, but it's true, although this year's going to be super duper, it still needs to be tweaked, which I should do as I pop out right now. It wants to be doubled because it's a bionic. Yeah, 1,100 would be all right for a standard, but not for a bionic. It sort of makes a mockery of making, although I suppose this is what I was sort of trying to sort of get to grips with. Certain productions are sort of very good even at the very beginning, like sugar, because it's high output and there's a lot of it to do. But like things like clothes, not terribly, but I would say I would normally hope for about 5 tons by a bionic. This was my rule of thumb. I thought 2.5 tons for an enhance as a rule of thumb, not exact, because some things like this are a little bit different. So, which would be 5,000 litres as a bionic and 10,000 litres as a super, is what I thought as a rough guide. But this is a little bit different. So I would say 1.25 like probably half that at 2.5. So I am really quite right that we're a bit below what we should be. So I think doubling is probably about right, because this was 1.1 sort of tons, which I should say an enhance should do that. So yeah, we need to like tweak this a lot. So I'm going to leave it there. We will got the fields to cut to next session. Do we set that going? No, because it's courseplay, it'll forget. Yeah, I mean, it'll just stop. There's no point in doing it. I'm hoping that courseplay actually managed to pull that one in. And to hook into the gate. I mean, yeah, it hooks into the working mechanics normally, so I wonder why it doesn't hook into that. Actually, have we tried it recently? Let's just have a go. Was it basically, we should know next time whether it's worked or not by the fact that it's either going to carry on or not. So we need to be changing the course. And grabbing that. Where did I stick it on the side, I think? Yeah, that did, yeah. It's looking a bit mucky. It needs washing. It doesn't take long to get like this, though. It really is terrible. You sort of whiz around the field once, and then it's like looking like this. At least that raises now. I'm quite pleased with that. That's almost as it should be. So we need to grab the 11 meter course. Clear and load. I'm getting out of the habit of saying activate. Yeah. So let's set you going. And then we shall see if, when we come in, if this carries on, and if courseplay put, I don't think it does. I think it'll stop completely. I'm sure it still does, but it's worth having a look at. So yeah, I'm going to like say my goodbyes. Yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.